Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I haven't thought of a name.
All right. Well, I asked if you're ready.
Now we're going with it. Oh. I straight up wasn't even thinking about it.
Oh.
Because I was sitting there just like, man. It's weird.
Something looks different.
I looked up at the TV. I'm like, perfect.
All right. Okay, so we just came off
Source.
the last episode 20, with them coming back to the school.
Are you okay, Ian?
Yes, I'm good. Act as if he cares.
You know how that'd be like 10 times worse if I acted like I cared too much. Ian, are you alright? That actually freaked me out. that I was legitimately fearing for my life. Of all the things I expected, that wasn't it. My God. I think I peed a little. Holy Jesus.
God dang, dude.
I wasn't expecting that. I was just gonna say something and you're just like, are you okay? And then I just got really concerned. I was like, am I? Am I okay? No one's ever asked me before.
Ab workout.
What?
Ab workout.
Oh, I thought you were just like, I work out. So I was just like, what does that have to do with anything, really? No, you don't understand. I work out.
Oh my God.
I work out.
I'm so glad I got that on camera.
When are we recording?
Yes, we're recording. Audio and everything.
Did we already do the intro?
Yes. Memories I don't have.
Where am I?
Oh my God. The classmates are back. We found out more about all for One and what created One for All and stuff. We're just gonna start.
Yeah, this is already bad. You know what happened. It's a problem.
That's great.
I'm trying to watch a show here.
Is that you were getting ready to say, Ian, are you alright?
Yeah.
Because
It completely just took the wind right out of my sails.
I thought you were going with it first. You're
Like, I started to, but I was just like, well.
You're looking at it, you're just like...
Yeah, I was genuinely confused and concerned.
You're just like...
I was like, please, help. Anyone, help.
Oh, so wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought it was Mineta. I forgot he was with he's fighting Midnight. Who is it with? Who's he fighting with again? I guess we'll see in a second.
Mineta?
Yeah.
I think the tape dude.
Oh, okay.
Not 100% positive.
I
don't know what his power
too
is.
much about him. I feel like he might turn. It has something to do with manipulating the ground, though, because of Ida's speed.
That wouldn't be good.
And then with him slapping the ground, that might also screw him over too.
Yeah.
Power load. I think that's power load. Okay, I know that one's gonna be.
That's gonna be an interesting
That's gonna
one.
be a little hard.
Poor Momo. She is not good for.
Oh yeah, she's not
without her quirk.
And also pressure-wise, she's not shown too much elegance in.
Yeah.
For lack of a better word that I can't.
Honestly,
think of.
same with Todoroki.
He's not as.
It's not as bad, but when things.
Thing is, though, he just hasn't shown a lot of.
Like when things.
He doesn't show a lot of skill with fighting without powers yet. He's
Exactly.
Quirk.
So.
Oh yeah.
God.
And this is what's the name again? 13.
What do you do? When someone who can manipulate gravity goes against a black hole, I really don't see them winning.
Oh boy. Maybe she can distract for her?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know enough about the extent of his powers to say if he's going to be worth.
Yeah. What's the principal? I forgot his name. Well, principal.
I want to know what his quirk is. He just gives him homework.
They just fall. They just faint.
Yeah.
What's her name? Mina? I think her name is Mina.
Learns them to death. Alien woman.
Mina.
If her horns broke, would they grow back?
I don't know. Probably. Usually things that have antlers or horns, they do. Okay,
what is that dude's power?
We'll probably find out in this stuff. See, we didn't know the Sugar Rushes guys, and we found that out. Mike versus.
She is screwed.
Yeah, we were right about that. Oh god. Oh god.
I mean, honestly, out of all the matches, this one's probably not the worst.
It's not really much of a counter. Well, no, that's not true. There is a counter. They're both close range. And
but one's invisible.
With hands. And plus,
take the gloves off?
Yeah, I know, but I mean, still, with knowing him, chances are he's trained. Have you seen the way he shot? He literally went through a cavern.
He's at a disadvantage. I'm saying it's all up on her.
Toru.
And I know we haven't actually seen.
As
dumb as it sounds, we haven't seen her do anything.
Yeah, well, I'm curious. What the heck happens whenever Aizawa uses his power on her? She doesn't ever turn invisible. Yeah, you're right, Sero. And then we know the last one is.
I think we already know the outcome of this fight.
Oh boy.
I'm afraid.
I think her power is like some nerve-related gas. Which isn't good.
Is that the deal with her clothes?
Yeah, that's why it's thin. So like she was saying before,
that's when she tore it.
Yeah, when she did that, and then there was like that purple gas that let out.
It just puts people to sleep.
It might be more than that necessarily, but yeah.
Poisons them.
I don't know yet.
Kills them. They're dead.
And then Deku and Bakugo. This is gonna be interesting.
I'm excited for that one.
Okay, yeah.
Good thing it's the last.
Okay, well, that was... Alright, so that's the lineup. We got... Everybody's got their counters, like, almost to the T, perfectly. Just like, we got Cementos versus Sugar Rush and Kirishima, which that ended in, like, minutes. I was gonna say seconds, but not that quickly. But then we got Ectoplasm and Sue and Tokiyami. Now... They placed him...
Alright. What's his power besides... Is it just cloning himself?
Well, I don't really know the extent, because all we've seen him do is cloning, but he also kind of like... He's like vapor. I don't know if he can like turn into vapor while he's still cloned. No. I'm not sure. Because his name is Ectoplasm. So, I mean... Can they go through him? Can he make himself intangible? And his other pieces intangible? So, I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what these guys can do.
I don't know how that fight's gonna work.
Because unfortunately, they placed them outside, directly in the sun.
Yeah.
So Tokiyami is gonna be a lot weaker than he should be, or than he could be.
I want to know. I want to see him fight.
I'm hoping Sue. I don't know how much Sue can hit. I don't know how much Sue will be able to help with that though.
Especially not against like 50 people.
Yeah, it's quick. She's quick though. I mean, but that dude's pretty quick, and then there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And there's I don't know.
And which one's the real one?
I think they can all. I don't know. I have no idea.
Because they don't have to necessarily fight them. Mm-hmm. They just have to either escape.
I mean, I don't know. Are they supposed to like defeat them or just see how long they last, or what?
No, they're supposed to either capture them or reach a goal.
Okay. And then there's Powerload, I think his name was, versus Ida and Ojiro, which if I don't know anything about this guy. I haven't seen him do anything yet, or if I have, I don't remember. He could either manipulate the ground to where it like becomes liquid, like that one guy, or maybe he can crack it open, or I don't know. It's something that would have to do with the ground. Is my immediate assumption. And if that either or like an earthquake kind of thing, either one of those things would definitely affect Ida, because he hasn't. This thing is literally just like sprinting into action charging straight for the target has been his tactics the whole time. Whether it's running to them to grab them, punch them, or
He's
throw them.
essentially an earthbender.
Essentially, well, Cementos is more so, but yeah. And then we got Ojiro, which he can't really, depending on where they place him, because if they don't place him in a place where he can like latch onto with his tail, then I don't know his mobility, and especially if he's gonna be counting on like pounding onto the ground to shoot off power load or whatever his name is, could cause them some downfall as well. Yeah, and the one that was more that the one of the two that they mentioned the earliest, Aizawa, that one was pretty. That kind of made it obvious to where they were going to be pitting them against people that were challenging them the most because of how they've mentioned before how Todoroki focuses on using mainly his power instead of just fighting, which is what Stain also said before.
Yeah,
and what he essentially did when he was able to get their blood, he whipped them without using a quirk at the first place.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea what how 13 against Uraraka and Aoyama is going to do. I mean, the only thing what can you think of that might do something against 13?
In all honesty, the only thing I can see her power being weak to is herself.
That's true, 13. But unfortunately,
they can't open up a wormhole.
We don't have what that dude.
Who is she with again?
Aoyama, Laser Boy. Yeah.
Again, I don't know the extent of his power.
You can't do what the Shadow guy. I forget his name. They don't have that to turn it back on her, and besides that, put her in jeopardy, her life in jeopardy. I don't think they're allowed to do that. Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I have no idea what they could do in that situation.
Does his laser produce thrust?
Maybe what he could do is like
so he can fly away,
create debris around like whatever if they're in like some kind of room, or if they're outside, maybe there's pillars, and then he can also shoot at the ground. And then create stuff for her to use, maybe a distraction, or he can distract.
Well, the only problem with that is that 13's that's literally her job.
I know. That's what I'm like. I'm trying to think. Maybe they can overwhelm her, because I can't think of another way to. Like maybe they can like surround her, because she can only do so much.
Yeah. The
only thing I can think of.
The only distract thing I can see of distracting her is if you get the belly button dude to attack her. While Uraraka somehow manages to tap her and then floats her away.
Maybe what he could do is like he could charge in and then like shoot his laser, but at the ground last second shoot over her. And
that's what I'm saying. Does his laser generate thrust?
Yeah, we saw that in the.
Then they need to get to that goal. If Uraraka taps him, they both become light.
That's possible.
He just shoots across.
So they're just supposed to get somewhere?
I think that's what they said. They're just supposed to get...
Because this is a match. So...
Yeah, well, they said that... Well, in the beginning, they said either capture them or escape. So I'm guessing that there's an escape zone.
Uh-huh.
So I'm guessing there's some sort of goal.
Well, the goal is probably just like... it's probably not so much a goal. It's just like you can get to the door and get out. And then that's it.
Oh, yeah.
But not like a finish line kind of thing.
Might be.
Maybe. But yeah, it's either like you said, you fight or retreat.
I can only see them winning if they run, honestly. I don't see them fighting her.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to think how they would get around her. That's the problem.
I don't think she can fly. And I don't know how much of a range she has.
We've also got Mike. No, wait, sorry. We have the principal, which I have no idea what he does. And he's going.
He's gonna win, though. I do.
I hope he does.
Who's he going against?
Well, Mina and Kaminari. Kaminari's the electric guy.
Yeah.
Mina's the acid chick.
I feel like their powers don't work well together.
I don't know. It could and it can't. Because here's the thing: what he could do. Because remember, he had his problem with transportation. What he could do is he could maybe I guess sit on her back. This is an awkward duo, but what he could do maybe is sit on her back and then they slick around and then
Well,
maybe.
you had to, they picked people who directly counter, so I don't know what the principal has to be able to deal with lightning and acid.
I don't know. Maybe he's just agile, like super agile, and just like, because I don't know what animal he's supposed to be exactly. But yeah, maybe he's small, so he's not the easiest target to hit. I don't know, because the thing is with Kaminari, I mean, he doesn't have control with his power that much. He doesn't have any kind of precision. He's just wide dispersal.
Yeah.
So he could probably find a spot where the thing doesn't go. I don't know.
Yeah, I do not see any chance of them winning that. Like, actually zero.
Yeah. Let's see. So
I'm pretty sure for them to actually win, they both have to make it to the checkpoint.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't leave your teammate behind.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the point of it.
Considering only one of them has any form of mobility.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Mike against the rock looking guy and what's his name?
I don't know.
Kyoka.
I don't know what the rock dude does.
I don't know either. They haven't gone into that. Let me see. I'm trying to think what
does he even talk?
I think he's just quiet. I think he just doesn't talk much. I think he's just a very introvert kind of person.
What if he's just really loud?
What if he has like?
Oh my God, he's the Lorax. He speaks to the tree. If I'm right on that. If I'm right on that, you owe me $30 million.
I can't give you that.
Right.
Koda Koji.
Tried.
I'm gonna say Koji, his name. I think Koda's his last name. And then the problem with Mike is going to be with Kyoka or Jira. I think they call her Jira. So Jira.
Yeah.
I don't. Can she stop that? Can she only we talked about this before? Can she turn off the ability to be able to have super sensitive hearing?
Well, regardless of whether it's super sensitive or not, can she turn her ears off?
Well,
because I'm guessing
anybody.
I'm guessing that dude's power is made specifically to work against people with normal hearing.
Yeah.
So it's just amplified on her.
Yeah, even if she
if she could not,
it would just be worse either way.
Yeah.
So she's really
she's screwed. Like
I'm trying to think how it works against, because they've done it to where at least with Bakugo and with the Bakugo Izuku and the Momo and Todoroki fights, they've did it to where both of them have disadvantages against the specific disadvantage. So I'm trying to think what Koji's, I think his name is.
Maybe he's afraid of loud noises.
It's possible.
Because he's very quiet.
I don't know if it's that exactly, but I don't Then there's that cowboy guy. I don't know his name at all. He's going against Toru and Shoji.
I don't see them winning that.
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to go.
I don't see anything that would give them any form of advantage.
I don't know who could win. I mean, the only thing I can kind of maybe, just for the sake of the story, I might see Deku and Midoriya winning.
Oh, not easily, but yeah.
They have the most chance.
Definitely.
But the thing
only
that might stop them is the conflict. Yeah. Bakugo might be too stubborn to be able to think straight enough to, work with Midoriya to stop. So I don't know.
But all right. Prediction time.
Okay.
They're gonna start off butting heads, because there's no way that they're gonna be able to capture him.
Well, of course not.
So they're just gonna have to escape.
Yeah, that's what they can do.
I'm gonna say they're gonna start off fighting, and then as they're getting beaten to a pulp, then they realize, oh, we're actually going to fail this unless we work together.
Yeah, that's usually.
And then by the power of friendship.
Well, the power of survivability.
Yeah.
If that's a word.
Yeah, that's a word.
Is it? Okay. I don't know. Sounded weird.
I've played video games.
There's the one that we didn't mention is Midnight. Midnight versus Sero and Mineta.
That's not even a
thing
fight.
Is her ability is it's made for what's the word for
ground coverage.
Well, that's also true, but I was gonna say for dispersing criminals or just what's the word when you're not knocking them out, but
immobilizing.
Yeah, that essentially is for without any kind of collateral damage or any kind of damage going about or any kind of anything going about. That's kind of what her ability seems to be more focused towards, is being able to knock out criminals without having to put too much of a fight. And so, I mean, and plus I don't know how quickly, well, no, we kind of have an idea how quickly it works, because she used it against...
Bakugo.
Was it?
Yep.
Right, Bakugo, whenever he won against Todoroki, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he went ballistic. Yeah, so it works pretty quickly, so I don't really see how they could win against that. Unless Mineta could throw his balls and maybe cover her. Sero could cover her if he can catch her. I don't know how skilled she is in fighting.
Probably better than him.
Well, yeah, but I'm just like, oh.
But at the same time, can he do it as quick as she can? Just, yeah, I don't think.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if they did it at the same time, like if she tore and he shot it, if he caught it enough, that wouldn't be enough to get out to even get to them if they were far enough away.
Right.
And remember in the tournament, in the very beginning or near the beginning, I think it was basically the second fight. It was Sero versus Todoroki. They were pretty far away. And he just got him and
And then
those things. That's pretty, yeah, but that's pretty strong. The thing is, he lost it because Todoroki can send out freezing from his body without having to, remove stuffing any kind of clothing. So I don't know. I don't know how that's going.
They lost.
Well, a good assumption is that they have.
There's
not really a good worker.
Ball Boy's gonna ruin it for everyone. I can promise you that.
I don't.
Actually, you know what? I take it all. This is a redemption story for Ball Boy. I'm calling it now. Ball Boy. You know what? I'm rooting for the underdog. Ball Boy's gonna win it for him.
I'm trying to think. Who do you think of all these? Who do you think would win? Like not picking one. Like how many of them do you think would win?
Ah, crap. Okay, so All Might. Name another.
We have, I'm just going to go down the list. We have Cementos. Well, they already won. Ectoplasm.
That's a loss.
That's a loss. Yeah, I
don't see them winning.
I don't know how Tokyo can pull it off. Power Load with Ida and Ojiro.
I'm going to say a win.
They're going to win?
Yeah.
I'm going to say they're going to win.
I'm going to give them the chance because I don't know of Power Loader's ability.
Yeah, I'm just going to say out of
it looks like something to do with ground.
Of my guessing power, I'm going to say they're going to lose. So, but I say that maybe Tokiyama can pull it off.
Okay,
so,
you putting a toll.
Yeah,
on who's
essentially.
Okay.
This one doesn't count.
Who you think's gonna win versus who I think?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't just gonna do you, but I was like, I kind of have conflicting thought on that, so I might just both of them.
So who's next?
There's Aizawa with Momo and Todoroki.
I'm gonna say they win.
I can't see that happening. I can't see that. No, Aizawa's too much of a good fighter.
Yeah, he can only neutralize one quirk at a time.
No, he can't as long as he's looking at them. If they're in his sight, then he can get them both.
Well, yeah, but I feel like they're smart enough.
Yeah, leaving that, but I would think that he would probably use it on Todoroki just because his is more of a wide dispersal power.
I'm gonna say he's gonna have to use it on Momo first. Because if not, she's
not as good under pressure and quick on her feet as Todoroki is.
Yes, but her quirk is more useful against him.
How so?
She could probably create something to block line of sight.
Well, he doesn't have to see their eyes as long as he can. Like if she maybe sees her.
Yeah, I know, line of sight in general.
But then she can't see what's going on, so then he could sneak it behind her and still. Because remember with Stain versus Todoroki, when he put up the ice wall, he almost screwed himself over doing that.
Yeah.
So
that's Stain.
But he said rookie mistake is blocking line of sight with somebody who's a more experienced fighter.
Yeah,
and
no, I'm not
fighter.
saying something as far as like maybe even a cover, like a bed sheet, if you will, throws it over Aizawa.
Mm-hmm. That's another question is what can something like if it were a blanket?
Because you saw Aizawa's power is also limited.
if he uses it too much.
Exactly.
But that was against
So
a
he's
crowd of supervillains.
Yeah, but I mean, still, those are also weak supervillains.
Not all of them were. It's just that when they didn't have their quirks, they couldn't.
Worthless.
The thing is, when they depended too much on their quirks, they couldn't. So here's the thing, though. There's only 2 of them, and if he puts as much effort into this as he did then that I don't really see them pulling this one.
I see Hot wins.
Okay.
Momo's gonna pull it out. Momo, best girl. We'll fight you.
Now
on
13 at Uraraka with Ayama. I can't see them winning on that one.
I'm gonna say Uraraka wins.
With Aoyama?
Yes.
You don't have to say that they win if you don't agree with it.
I don't agree with it, but I have a gut feeling that they're going to pull it off. They're going to pull something out of their butt.
Well, I hope you're right, just because I want Uraraka to win, but I'm going to say...
Yeah, that's why they won. Just because Uraraka's there.
Principal versus Mina and Kaminari.
Principal wins, hands down.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they're going to... because they haven't revealed his power yet, so I can't expect the principal to lose, if I'm honest.
I mean, he's the principal, so I mean, there's got to be a reason he's the principal.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see him losing.
And then there's Mike versus the dude and Jira.
I'm leaning more on Mike because I don't know what the dude does.
Mike? We've seen him.
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
Yeah, but what were you saying? You're leaning on Mike?
Yeah, because
So we're thinking he's going to win then? Or that they're going to lose, the team?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cowboy?
I don't know what he does, so unless there's some power that he's like, oh, by the way, I'm deaf, and then that's like, oh,
I don't know if that's a quirk, but yeah. But the thing is, it's not just a sound, it's a sound wave, so the blast of it would also knock him back.
Yeah.
But then there's the Cowboy versus Toru and Shoji.
Cowboy,
yeah, okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Midnight, okay.
Ball boy.
Yeah. Are you actually thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
All right.
I'm gonna say Ball boy wins it all. He takes it all home.
I'll put you down for that then. And now All Might and Bakugo.
Bakugo.
Why did you just say Bakugo?
Because that's what you said.
I said All Might. No, you're right. I was.
Yeah, that's right, boy. I was about to ask you the very same question. I was like,
I meant to say because I was
pretty sure the main character is in that team.
I was looking at the thing, so I saw All Might, and then I went and I just saw Bakugo. Okay. Good lord, we're in depth on that crap.
So what are we indifferent? Which ones are we disagreeing on?
The ones that we're disagreeing on are the ectoplasm with Sue and Tokiyami.
You think they're gonna win?
I'm hopeful.
I am rooting for them, but
no, that's fair. I'm hopeful though. We got Power Load. I think they're gonna lose. You think they're gonna win? Ida.
I can't see Ida losing twice in a row.
We have Aizawa and Momo, Toru and Todoroki. So you're thinking they're gonna win. I think they're gonna lose. Uraraka and Aoyama versus 13. You said they're gonna win.
You have literally everyone but 2 winning.
I mean, no, there's 3. One, no, but yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
God.
But it's not what you would think. You would think I would pick with what is it? These 2, this one and this one, Todoroki and Izuku's group. But
well, Todoroki's makes sense, but I feel like because they're both smart. I feel like they can figure something out.
Todoroki's, he hasn't exactly been that creative with his defeats, with his wins, I mean. And
no.
Like whenever he took out Ida, like was probably the most whenever he
but
froze
Momo's
his
there.
leg. I don't know, dude. That's just I just don't see that working out.
I feel like they make a good team.
We'll see. Hopefully they do. I mean, if you're right, then that's cool. I hope you're right, because I don't want to see Todoroki or Momo lose, because I felt really bad for Momo. She's lost so quickly in that tournament. I felt really bad.
Yeah, that's why I think she's gonna win.
Well, let's hope so. I hope you're right on that one. But yeah, I don't think Uraraka and Aoyama are gonna win. Mainly because I don't see how they're gonna get around. You said they would.
They are. I know they're going to win, but
Well, it might be. They're pretty good at explaining it, not making it just like they're not good. They're pretty good. They're pretty good at not making it like that doesn't make any sense. You know, pulling it. They're good at not doing.
Look, I'm saying that they're going to make sense of it. Mm-hmm. It's just going to be something that I can't think of.
That's
So as of now, they're just pulling it out of their butt.
fair enough. Other than that, we disagree on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Huh.
So
Only half.
a little over half actually, because the one's already gone. So there's 9. So just 1 over half. So we're on the other side of the half.
I'm gonna win this.
I don't.
I'm gonna take home
You probably should discuss that last, because we went so in depth on that. Because there's other stuff that I have down that I wanted to talk about.
Oh god.
I know. I'm sorry. No, one thing I wanted to go on was Sugar. I'm going to call him Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush's power, when he uses that, he gets stronger, but when he uses too much, or the more he uses, the stronger he gets, but also
He gets straight up diabetes.
his cognitive abilities lessen. So I don't know if, what's cognitive is just like his sight, or his mental awareness.
I believe so.
So he's dumber, essentially.
So he's basically
Kind of
Lightning Man.
like Kaminari, but he's not gone like Kaminari is, because once he's using it, he's just like, and that he can't. He's not up for anything after that. But no, I think he's still good for that after that. No, there's one. I've brought this back to this a couple times before, but the superpowered series that I've told you about, I don't know if you remember me mentioning that. You do? Mm-hmm. Because there's a lot of parallels, similarities and parallels within these things, because they, in the last year, in their senior year of college,
Sky High
college,
Sky College
is the same. You brought this up before.
I know, and I'm bringing it up again.
But in the midterm exam, they have this maze where they go up, but they fight each other, like the students. They can either, essentially, they can choose to group up, or they can, that was that. I think it was somebody outside.
No.
They can choose to group up, or they can fight amongst each other, but there is always going to be one person standing, so even if they group up, people in that group are going to have to end up fighting each other. But there's also...
So it'd be better to, group up with people than...
Because you get more points. Because you can get points for 1 point for each person. Mm-hmm. But here's another good reason to group up. There's also these rooms where the teachers are, the professors are at.
And you have to fight them.
You don't have to. If you walk into the room, you have the choice to accept the challenge, or you can leave, and they won't start the fight. So it's basically like, if you think, if you're up for this, if you want to go for it, because you get more points, because each teacher's worth 6 points. So, but if you're in a group, which is something you should do if you're going to fight a teacher, because you would not be able to win against those teachers, it's going to be divided evenly. So it's best to do maybe 3, so that you'd actually get at least 2 points each.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And a lot of
just group up with a team of 3 and just go out and take all the teachers.
even at that, there was one group that at least that we saw, because I don't know if they didn't show every teacher, because not every teacher got someone to fight. There was one group that actually lost, they got creamed. It was a group of 3, so it's not always going to mean anything.
Choose your group wisely next time.
Choose your opponent wisely, because this is a really really powerful advanced mind, or telepath. Or not telepath, but she was telekinetic. But they're also telepathic.
That.
Yeah, they're telepathic and telekinetic. So they can read your mind, and...
Good.
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not just the team, it's the opponent. Even if you have 3, these professors are leagues ahead of them, because they're teaching them. And so that's why I'm like, good. But they did pull off some things. They didn't, obviously go... they didn't go as hard as they could, because they're trying to get them ready for it. Also, but yeah, it just I see there's a lot of similarities throughout this whole show, which is, I didn't expect to see as many similarities as I had, just because I knew there would be some, just because it's a superhero genre, but just because with Aizawa with his abilities, and then there's the dean who does that.
Honestly, it would make more sense if the principal had Aizawa's powers.
Yeah, that's what in the book, the dean has that kind of a power.
That would make sense.
Yeah, and so
I want to know what he does.
I don't get too hyped though, because what if it's something that's not something you care for?
I don't care.
Okay.
I just want to know what it is.
But yeah, that's pretty much all.
I'm hoping he literally just teaches them,
or that his quirk is just being an animal.
His quirk is literally just he sits them.
What if he wasn't bipedal before? What if he was literally just a creature?
He just possesses people.
No, what if he, like, something happened...
What if he's a demon?
What if
what if he takes over their bodies?
Okay, this sounds stupid, but what if it could be a more rare thing because we don't see it very often.
An animal who got a quirk.
Yeah, because we don't see that really. But who's to say it doesn't happen? We've joked about it before, so maybe he was a creature.
I swear to God.
Or he has a scar on his face. Maybe it's not so much that was like natural. That could be something gotten from experimentation.
Yeah, like a certain someone who can give people quirks.
Not in the same sense though.
But it would connect things.
I don't know. I don't think the principal's bad though.
I'm not saying he's bad. Okay. I'm just saying could be connected to evil man.
It's possible, but I don't know. I have no idea because I don't see how. I don't know. Because there's
what's this dude's power?
Because there's Tokiyami, who's
I don't care about.
No, I'm saying he's got a bird's head.
So yes, because he's the god of the sun. Ironically, is afraid of that.
Also, yeah, I was gonna say he's a dark bird, not a golden one. So that wouldn't work out with him. But yeah, we went way too long, and I'm gonna cover this up real quick so you don't see it.
I'm gonna be mad, aren't I?
So we talked about this for a while. So we're just gonna go ahead and end it there. That's pretty much everything that we could not try to think of. We just kind of went on a spiel. Hope you guys are okay with that. This episode was just had so much in it. And I want to see the next one, but I don't know if I have the time. We'll see. Thank you guys for joining this episode. As you can see, Austin is really happy. Thank you guys for joining, and hope you come back for the next week's episode. If you want to check out the rest of our channel, go ahead and check the bubble. And if you love the content, and if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to be notified whenever we put up a video, just in case you don't know, where the camera is set up, it's connected to a TV monitor so that it's easier to see whether things are centered. So when I'm looking to the side, I
forget about this.
I'm looking at Austin. That's why you see me looking off somewhere. If you want to be notified when I put a video, go and check the bell icon, or you can follow us on Twitter. Link for that will be in the description below, as well as the reaction for this video. Thank you guys again for joining us for this really long discussion video, and we'll see you next video.